In 2023, a man published a list of 60 government officials he wanted investigated. 2 years later, he became the director of the FBI, and then he started investigating them. His name is Kash Patel, and what happened next is not a conspiracy theory. It is public record. Stay with me, because this story gets stranger at every turn. Before Patel led America's most powerful law enforcement agency, he was a public defender, then a federal prosecutor, then a senior national security official under Trump's first term. In 2023, he put that commitment in print. His book included an appendix labeled Members of the Executive Branch Deep State. 60 names. The list included Democrats, expected, Biden officials, expected, but also Trump's own Attorney General, Bill Barr, and his deputy, Rod Rosenstein. At his Senate confirmation hearing in February 2025, a senator held up the book and asked Patel directly, "Is this an enemies list?" Patel said no. He called it documentation. The Senate confirmed him 51-49. Now, here is where it gets complicated. Within weeks of taking over, Patel made a demand never made by any director in the Bureau's history. He wanted the names of every FBI agent who had worked on January 6th investigations. The acting director, Brian Driscoll, refused. Driscoll was forced out 2 days later. What followed was a campaign of erratic and arbitrary retribution. At least 10 senior officials were terminated. Among them, 6 agents who had worked the 2022 search of Mar-a-Lago. But there is one case that stands apart: James Comey. For years, Comey and Trump have been each other's most prominent public enemies. In September 2025, Comey was indicted. 2 months later, a federal judge dismissed the case. The indictment was legally invalid. The Justice Department did not stop there. In April 2026, Comey was indicted again. This time, for a photograph. 86 is slang for eliminating something. 47 is the number of Donald Trump's presidency. The charge: knowingly threatening the life of the president. This is not the first time. J. Edgar Hoover kept secret files for 48 years. He could not be fired because people were afraid. Richard Nixon kept a formal enemies list. When it became public, it ended his presidency. It was called Watergate. J. Edgar Hoover kept his lists secret. That was the terrifying part. Kash Patel published his list in a bookstore. Whether that is more transparent or more brazen is the most important question of our generation.